Hey Libra, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from October 17th through the 19th, 2025. This is for Libra. Last shuffle coming out for Libra. Let's see what's going on here. So, Libra, we have Sacred Temple here, and we have discovery. There's something about your path or your purpose that you're meant to discover, you're meant to figure out. There's a beautiful flurry of inspiration or energy coming towards you out of nowhere. You may just understand everything. It feels like everything clicks over the weekend, especially as you release some fear, you let go of the fear, maybe guilt or anger. You want to say to yourself, I release all fear, guilt, and anger. I'm safe and I am at peace with the process of life. For some of you, you may have had a very difficult time with particular, that particular, just that energy. Like maybe you didn't feel at peace over the weekend. You need to really believe that or say it enough to where your brain says, yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, Libra. We said it. We repeated it a couple times. We believe that because you deserve much better than what you've been getting. And you have to believe. You have to believe in whatever it is that you're doing. You have to believe in yourself. Be fearless and bold. Be Now I see good, like a positive message coming to you. This message could be through a person that is meant to be a partner to you. Even if it's not a romantic partner, this could be a friend or someone that you like do something with. Like you guys have a project, maybe you are online and you both believe or agree with the same kind of things or are attracted to the same things. This is someone, they may be sending you a message about how amazing you are. I feel that you are reaching the world in a different way. I feel like this is like on online kind of thing too. But I feel that this is someone who tells you how amazing you are. I feel that you're getting a message about how lovable you are, and how there is uh, a beautiful energy. I feel like this is something that will free you up to um, maybe to start feeling confident and allowing the inspiration to guide you to take certain actions. I feel that you need to, and to understand that in order to feel whole, you don't need, because fear, guilt, and anger would cause one to feel that someone needs to be under you all the time. And I'm only throwing that out there because it's what I'm seeing here. I don't necessarily say, I'm not saying that about all Libras. I'm not saying that about Libra, the sign. I'm just showing you what's here. Because sometimes I'll say something and the comment will be like, I'm not all Libras. And I'm like, no, I'm not saying that. I promise. I don't believe in stereotypes. I don't. I honestly see the beauty in every sign. We need all 12 in order to make the world go round. And so all are very deeply important. And I adore each sign, to be honest with you. There's always, every sign has something extremely adorable about each one. And of course, we all have a dark side. Just because it's their favorite sign doesn't mean they don't have some dark stuff going on, right? And no matter what, you go into jail, every sign is in that jail. So don't think that yours is better than the next, kind of vibe. I always, and you know what I mean? Got to be fair about that. And of course, you understand that because, of course, Libra is the sign of the scales. The one thing I love about Libra, and I'll be honest about it, because what I'm seeing here is the beauty of your sign is in the reading, is that you you consider every avenue first. Everyone goes, "Oh, Libras take so long to decide things." Yeah, but when they want success. They want things to be balanced. Therefore, with harm to none, blessings to all. What can I do with what I've got in front of me? Which one is the best one? And you will really take that time. I appreciate that beautiful energy of Libra. And so I hope that all of you claim that as a badge of honor, because they want you to realize or discover something beautiful about yourself. Whether or not You're just like every other Libra, because honestly, every sign, we're all every sign. Like, we're all mixed of something else. And some of us have stelliums in certain spots in our chart, and then it's like, no, they're all that. You know what I mean? They're missing a lot of the other signs. But you want to let there be closeness between you and other people, but realize that real love, true love, does not claim your space, and it does not claim anything about you. It allows and it gives. So there's a flow to true love. And they're throwing this out here because they want you to know that you are lovable. Don't feel guilty. Don't do anything. Release all the anger and the fear, because you've got to take action on something that's beneficial to the world. I also see a partnership that once joined you to become a force. You've got to, over the weekend, let love be the guide of your weekend. Do you live a life from love, guided by love, right? And by what that means is, I do not focus on the things that I don't like about my situation. That will not guide me. That may have been guiding you. Like, you don't like certain things and you're afraid of it, or you don't like certain things and you feel guilty, or you don't like certain things and it angers you. So that will be the guide in which you take action. I don't like this, so I'm going to go and I'm going to say and I'm going to do. And then a lot of us do that, man. I can honestly say for a long time I let that kind of thing rule me. I was so angry at someone once, and it was a long span of time where I'm just like, you know what, I'm just, whatever actions I took, it was based off of, I'll just go over here and read a book, and go to the library so I don't have to be around this person. And so all of your actions are ruled by those feelings. They want you to let your actions be guided by love. Basically, I love this, so I'm going to go towards that. It could be literally love of a dish, love of a certain activity, love of a person, love of anything. Like, oh, I love this show. I love this blanket. I mean, it really, on a mundane level, break it down to the smallest of stuff. I love this road. I'm going to drive by that. I love this whatever. I'm going to try it. I love this scent. I'm going to wear it. Most of us, we don't do stuff based off of hate. And, I hate this shirt. I'm going to wear it, though, because I hate it. Nobody does that, right? But they want you on a very basic level to do those things. Let love be the guide of your weekend, and be fearless and bold, surrounded by that love in all areas, right? Because what I'm seeing with the Sacred Temple is Hermit, Four of Cups, King of Cups, and Two of Pentacles. So what the Sacred Temple tells me is that you are actually meant to do some soul searching. I see you needing to do some soul searching about what it is that you really truly want, and start changing your life in small, imperceptible ways to make that happen. That's what you're meant to do over the weekend. Start looking at your life and going, whoa, what have I actually been doing out of anger, out of guilt, out of hate, out of anger, whatever the heck, fear, whatever the heck, right? And start changing that around, to focus, to make sure that mostly everything around you is centered around your contentment. Discovery is Three of Swords and Six of Wands, right? You're going to discover that you've been hurting yourself. I know how that sounds, but that's what Three of Swords represents. This is like, I didn't take action on certain things. I let these things hold me back. And then now I feel disappointed and upset and sorrowful and heartbroken. And I'm continually ruminating about it. And it hurts me, instead of me focusing on the things that I could be successful in, the things that I love. Your intention is to allow success to supersede and overshadow your disappointments. You'll discover through love how to do that, if that makes sense. I'm seeing angel number 2222, and that usually represents how you could do everything by yourself, but life is truly meant to be shared. And by focusing on that energy, you'll see that you and other people can become quite a force. I do see the person that you're meant to be a force or couple up in a force with, which doesn't necessarily mean romantic, as someone that is going to send you a very positive message, and it will be centralized mostly around how you deserve the best. Some form or fashion, that's the message. May not be those exact words, but how lovable you are, how you deserve love, how love will be somewhere in there. Behind a mask, Four of Pentacles or Page of Swords, or they might bring up something that you love to do, or something that you actually love to eat, or you love to be there, or be at certain places or whatever, and they're going to bring that up. But behind a mask with the Four of Pentacles and Page of Swords, this is talking about underneath the surface. You may notice that a lot of your transactions are based off of the disappointments you feel, a feeling of defeat. Maybe underneath it, you're holding on to what you've observed. You've held on to what you've heard. And a lot of it is very negative. And underneath it all, that is what may be guiding things. That your intention or motivations in such in some way. It's like I can't let that go, and you should. You've got to release. You're safe and at peace, right, with the process of your life. Things happen for a reason, and you have to really, really take that in. Professional assistance is the Sun and Five of Swords. Someone is going to come in and highlight some things for you. This may be someone that calls you out on the things that you do to sabotage yourself, but it's all out of love, and it's done pleasantly. This looks like someone coming in to tell you how you sabotage things and that you could be doing exactly what you want. You just need to stop doing this or change that, and you're good. That there's also some kind of energy of how you may feel like you're pouring sugar in your coffee and you're really pouring salt in. And it mostly has to do with the fact that you may be holding on to some negativity or some kind of negative feelings like what we just discussed. And they may call attention to it. This is someone who has been there, done that, and they know they could write a book about it. They wore the shirt. They know what they're talking about. I feel that you want to look into your 10th house to see what you look like in the world, how you present. 10th house isn't always about that, but this talks about your social standing for me. This talks about your appearance and how you are seen and viewed by other people around you. And you will see in that instance that if you believe in yourself, you could go so freaking far, it's not even funny. You could change your life in an instant over this weekend. From a place where you're kind of like guarded or upset about something to a place where you just love every day and love every moment of your life. You could really change it if you wanted to. If you're not in that space, say you already are in that space, this is the weekend where you can really drive it home. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Virgo, a Leo, main signs. I'm also seeing Pisces, Gemini, another Libra, or an Aquarius. So you could be a Virgo, Libra cusp. You could be dealing with a Leo, Virgo cusp, or an Aquarius, Pisces cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.